A very good morning to everyone. Welcome to Global Online. And here we are back with our preparation for paper one for your NTA UGC NET JRF examination for June 2023 cycle at Global Online platform. And as you all are aware that we are doing practice question series. In this series, we have taken the unit People Development and Environment. We have already completed rest of the units, but yes, till your examination, we will keep on coming with every unit in the form of revision. So from Monday onwards, we will be doing higher education system. We'll start with the unit of higher education system with respect to practice question series as well as with respect to previous year questions. Now, before we go ahead, with our question answer round, let's understand that what does Global Online has to offer you for your June 2023 examination. So for your June 2023 examination, with respect to the time constraint, we have brought up a revision course for you. Now this revision crash course, what are the highlights of this course? You will be having daily live lectures in Hindi and English. Hindi lectures are scheduled at 5 p.m. English lectures are scheduled at 10 a.m. in the morning. Full syllabus notes, which will be in the PDF format, 60 plus mock test, which will help you to practice and prepare yourself for the examination, along with 2000 plus MCQ question banks as a practice question bank. All this is available at Global Online app. You can download this app with the help of Google Play Store, and you can also find the demo sessions over there and the rest of the things. The price for the package for paper one is your rupees 4,000, but right now we have kept a 20% off. So sorry, we have kept a 40% off. So you have this course available at rupees 2,400. For any further details, you can get in touch with us on the given WhatsApp number. So if you can see, these WhatsApp numbers are given. So you can get in touch with us for any of the assistance with respect to your paper one. Now, let's start the session for the day with our question answer series so that you can get good amount of practice for your examination. So here comes your first question on the screen. Now, sorry, here, okay, yes, I think the question, okay, fine. I mean to say the question answer is already printed, but it's okay, no worries. A year for which countries are the Sustainable Development Goals designed? So we are talking about what we are talking about. The question is on SDGs, that is called as Sustainable Development Goal. So it is asking about Sustainable Development Goal. So the question is basically for which of the countries the Sustainable Development Goals is designed or is designed to applied for. So the option given here are lower and middle income countries, not high income countries. That is, it is talking about what? It is talking about lower and middle income countries. Next option was all the countries. The third option is all the countries with more than 50% of the population below the BPL, that is below poverty line, and countries like only countries in Saharan Africa. So this is though the option is already visible, but still let's discuss this very well. So here it is basically we are talking about what? We are talking about SDGs, and SDGs are applied, okay, they are applied with which countries? So they do not have any specific causes. They are applied to all the countries. So your option is, remember, even if the option change, okay, you should be remembered very well that SDGs are applied for what? The SDGs are applied to all the countries. Okay. Now, coming to the next question, let's see. Your next question is also on SDG. Questions are different, but yes, few questions on SDG are there in today's list. So the question is goal 1. Now see here, yes, nowadays UGC NTA NET has started, with this pattern that they do not reflect the goals. They just give you, goal 1, goal 2, like that. So goal 1 in sustainable development goal is about poverty. What is the aim of this goal? I'll repeat once again. It's talking about what? It is talking about your goals. So it is saying that goal 1 is with respect to what? With respect to the poverty. So what is the aim of this goal? So to cut the poverty by 2030, to reduce the poverty by 75% by 2030, end the poverty in all its form everywhere, and help the nation to make progress on reducing poverty. So basically, what is the goal for this? So that is goal 1. in sustainable development goal is about poverty. So they have given you the hint also is about poverty. So what, but about poverty, what the goal is talking about? Is it talking about your cutting the poverty by 2030, reducing the poverty by 75% by 2030, ending the poverty in all its forms, or help the nation to make progress in on reducing the poverty? So yes, you have an time to answer the question. I've been waiting so that you can answer the question very well and we can go ahead. So yes, coming to the right option, that is option number 3. So goal 1, okay, with the reference to sustainable development, which is talking about, the aim. So aim is basically to end the poverty in its all forms everywhere. It is basically talking about what? Ending the poverty. Okay. Now, coming to your question 3. So question 3 is on the topic, which of the following statements best explains the concept of sustainable development? Once again, I'll discuss this. Which of the following statements? They have given you various statements. So it says that which of the statements explains the concept of sustainable development? Is it the use of natural resources minimally? Is it the use of natural resources for our benefit? Is it the use of natural resources judiciously? That is, so that it can be available for future generation. You can also call it as in the form of sustainable use of resources. And is it preserve the natural resources for future generation? So which of the following statement explains the concept of sustainable development? I have also given you the hint while reading out the question. So let's see how many of you can answer the question well. Yes. The time is given to you so that you can answer the question very well. Let's see how many of you are coming to the right answer. It is talking about what? It is talking about the best example or the concept of sustainable development. It's asking about sustainable development. So let's see. So yes. So basically, sustainable development, it means what? You're not only using the resources at present, but also you're using the resources for your future generation. So use of natural resources judiciously, it means carefully so that it can be available for your future generation also. Now, coming up to question number 4. So this is, I think there is little bit of numbering sequence wrong. So yes, this is question number 4. Which ministry? So it's talking about what? The ministry which has undertaken the national mission for a green India. So basically it is based on what? It is based, you have to identify the ministry. So the ministry is what? The ministry about national mission for green India. Now see, if you remember from last entire week, we are doing this MCQs. And let me tell you, in fact, yesterday, day before yesterday, we have doing the questions. There is definitely one question on National Mission Action Plan. Okay, National Mission Climate Action Plan. So you have to keep in mind very well that these action plan, there are questions. Any form, there are simplest question also, but there are questions. So let me repeat once again, which of the ministry has undertaken national mission for a green India? So whether it's Ministry of Rural Development, whether it is Ministry of Environment and Forest, Ministry of Earth Affair, or none of these. So which ministry has undertaken the national mission for a green India? Here we are talking about what ministry which has undertaken the national mission for a green India. So whether it is Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Environment and Forest, Ministry of Earth Affairs, or none of this above. So here when we are talking about ministry, so it's nothing but Ministry of what? Ministry of, let's see the right answer. So it is nothing but Ministry of Environment and Forest is that ministry which has undertaken the national mission for a green India. Okay. Coming to now, so you just answer now whatever question you're seeing on the screen, because it will be a confusion for you. So question number 4 is on the screen, so you accordingly answer it. It is talking about Green India Mission. So now it is taking into consideration the Green India Mission. So under Green India Mission, how many hectares of degraded forest land is to be brought under afforestation? Here we will once again read the question. It is talking about what? It is talking about under Green India Mission. How many hectares of degraded forest land is to be brought under afforestation? That is 2 million, 6 million, 8 million, or 20 million. It is asking about what? It is asking about your total land mission, and how many hectares of degraded forest land is to be brought under afforestation. So if you remember, day before yesterday, we have studied one question which was in the 2021 cycle, vulnerable land under, it was asking about vulnerable forest land. So just remember, here also the percentages in the form of percentages or in the form of total land, the question comes. So yes, under Green India Mission, how many hectares of degraded land comes? So it is basically 6 million hectares. So under Green India Mission, the land which is, brought under afforestation is 6 million hectares land. So the right answer is option number 2, that is 6 millions. Okay. Coming to question number 5. Now, question number 5, again on Rio Summit. Okay, we have questions, a lot of questions are there. So here, let's see what is the question. One of the outcome of Rio 20 conference was to develop a set of what? So the conference, one of the conference as an outcome of Rio 20 was to develop a set of what? Sustainable goals, Millennium Development Goals, National Development Strategy, or National Land Restoration Strategy. I'll repeat once again. We are talking about what? We are talking about one of the outcome of Rio 20 conference was to develop a set of what? Is it Sustainable Development Goal? Is it Millennium Development Goal? Is it National Development Strategy, or is it National Land Restoration Strategy? So the right answer basically it is yes, one of the outcome of Rio 20 conference was to develop a set of sustainable development goals. So it is basically was sustainable development goals. Okay. Now, coming to question number 6. So now question number 6 is chlorofluorocarbons known as ozone depleting substance are used for what? So they have given. Now again on ozone, we have a lot of questions seen with the help of Montreal Protocol, with the help of, photochemical smog. So photochemical smog also there were questions. So again, this topic you should be really very clear with. So I'll read out the topic. So it is basically chlorofluorocarbons known as ozone depleting substance are used as what? They're used in the production of plastic foams. They're used in the production of tubeless tires, in cleaning certain electronic components, or as pressurizing agents in aerosol cans. So what basically they are used for? Either it is in the production of plastic foams, either in the production of tubeless tires, either in cleaning electronic components or pressurizing agents. So let's see. So when we are talking about chlorofluorocarbons, known as ozone depleting substance, so they are used in the production of what? They are used in the production of all the four, that is plastic foams, tubeless wires, electronic components, as well as in pressurizing in agents in aerosol cans. Okay. Now, so let's see a little bit of information about it. So when we are talking about chlorofluorocarbons as one of the as the ozone depleting substance, they are used in plastic foams, components, and aerosol cans. They are non-toxic, they are non-flammable chemicals containing atoms of carbon, chlorine, and fluorine. They're used in the manufacture of aerosol sprays, blowing agents for foams, and packing materials, solvents, as well as refrigerators. Okay. Now, we are talking about what? We are talking about earth hour. Okay. So basically, the question is on what? The question is on earth hour. So let's see. Yes. So we have next question. The question is based on earth hour. So let's see over here. So considering the following statements regarding earth hour, so there are certain statements with respect to earth hours. It is an initiative of UNEP, that is United Nations programs, as well as UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization. At the same time, it is an moment in which participants switch off the lights for one such specific hour on a certain day every year. It is a moment to raise the awareness about the climate change and to save the planet. So here they have given you the three statements. Now, out of these three statements, you have to identify that the statements regarding Earth are which are right. Whether statement number one, whether it is two, or whether it is three. So whether it is initiative of the organizations, there's a movement for climate change awareness and to save the planet, or it is all when what exactly happens. So let's see. So coming from the following questions to talking about the questions, here we have the right answer coming up. So let's see what is the right answer. So yes, it is statement number 2 and 3. So it is not an initiative by United Nations program, or it is not an initiative by UNESCO, but yes, this concept is a concept basically where the participants switch off the lights, okay, for 1 hour. That is one specific day in the year, and that day falls in the month of March. That is the last weekend of March, okay. And the moment is to raise, yes, very true, it is to raise the climate change awareness as well as to the need to save the planet. That's the reason it is, for that specific reason it is done. Coming to question number 8. Now, yes, India has launched the Year of Environment, with which country? So yes, they have given you the explanation also. So the country is in front of you only, but then still, Nepal, France, Japan, or Brazil. So which India has launched the friendly, I mean to say, Year of Environment with which friendly country? So whether it is the country of Nepal, whether it is the country of France, whether it's country of Japan or Brazil. So here, yes, we have, it is done. If from the statement itself, you'll understand the Indo-French Year of Environment over the period of 21-22 was based. Okay, so these themes you keep in mind. Maybe you will get a question with respect to what? With respect to the themes, that is environmental protection, climate change, biodiversity conservation, sustainable urban development, and development of renewable energies and energy efficiently. So we are talking about what? We are talking about the Year of Environment. So basically, the Year of Environment was launched with respect to what? The Year of Environment was launched with respect to India and France. So we have an option France. Please remember these 5 themes. These are very important. Maybe the question can come based on what? Sorry, the question can come based on these themes also. You are supposed to identify the theme. You are supposed to come up with a, odd man out. Any type of question can be framed, but you have to keep this in mind. Okay. Coming to next question is question number 9 on the screen now. So question number 9 talks about what? Question number 9 talks about biosphere reserves that are being threatened with. Yes, let me repeat the question for you again. It is talking, if you remember, we did biosphere, biological diversity, also conservation on biological diversity. So again, this topic is very important. As I said, I will come up quickly, he will help you to come up with some important topics from every unit. So that lecture, it will be in the form of recorded lecture, so that without disturbance, you can watch the lecture and you can understand the topic very well and be prepared for it. Okay. So biosphere reserves have been threatened with what? Either it is threatened with population growth, either it is threatened with rains or pollution, or all of this. So what is the exact threatening cause for biosphere reserves? So whether it is population, whether it is rains, whether it is pollution, or whether it is all of this. So let's see. So yeah, when we are talking about biosphere reserves, so biosphere reserves are being threatened with, yes, population growth, including rains, including pollution. So the right answer comes as all the of the above. Okay, all the following. Coming to question number 10. Now, question number 10 talks about a local variation of climate. See, we have, obviously, there are drastic changes due to climate, or there are worse changes due to climate. So here it is just asking about a local variation of climate is called as what? It is known as what? Is it known as niche? Is it known as microclimate? Is it known as habitat, or it is known as microhabitat? So a local variation of climate is called as what? A niche, microclimate, a habitat, or a microhabitat or microclimate. Okay. So let's see. Remember here they have written very specifically a local variation. So it is not asking you about a major change in the climate, a local. Okay. A very minute, you can say a small variation will be called as what? Will be known as what? So let's see. So local variation in the climate will be definitely called as what? It will be known as microclimate. It will be called as what? It will be called as microclimate. Yes. Now, coming to the explanation. So you have an explanation for all of them. So it will help to understand what is the difference. Okay. So niche is nothing but a specific area in which an organism lives and finds all the necessary factors for its survival. Habitat is nothing but a natural environment in which particular organisms lives comfortably. The living conditions are suitable for the organism in its habitat. Microclimate is nothing but the area which differs in atmospheric conditions from the surrounding area. The difference is very slight one. And microhabitat is a smaller version of habitat whose limits are similar than the habitat and it differs in characters from the surrounding habitat. So when we talk about niche, it is nothing but specific area where the organisms live. Habitat is a natural environment, okay, where the organisms lives comfortably. Microclimate, it's nothing but an atmospheric conditions, and microhabitat, it's nothing but smaller version of habitat. Okay. Now, coming to question number 11. So question number 11, now see, we did this type of question earlier, but how this question can be twisted and how can different question come? See, what is the joint initiative that has launched by India and France to boost ties in the sustainable development environmental protection called as? I'll repeat the concept once again for you. See, so simply they have put up, what is the joint initiative? There is one joint initiative which has been launched by India and France to boost up the ties in sustainable development, environment protection. So is it called as Indo-French year? Is it called as Indo-French year of environment or the Indo-French year of renewable energies? Or is it called as Indo-French year of energy efficiency? Or it is called as Indo-French year of sustainable development? We just did this question, but the question was in a different way with related concept. Okay. So what can be different another way? That's what I have brought. So I'm repeating it that which of the following is the joint initiative which has been launched by India and France to boost up the ties in sustainable development or environmental protection are called? So it is Indo-French Year of Environment, Indo-French Year of Renewable Energies. Is it Indo-French Year of Energy Efficiency? Or is it Indo-French Year of Sustainable Development? So let's see the right answer. So yes, very good. That is called as Indo-French Year of Environment. So when we talk about the joint initiative by India and France in order to boost up the sustainable development or to boost up the environment protection, it is called as what? It is called as Indo-French Year of the Environment. Yes. Coming to question number 12. Now, question number 12 is on the loss of biodiversity is due to what? So here they are asking about loss of biodiversity due to destruction of forest or due to environmental pollution, the destruction of natural habitats, or all the above. So the loss of biodiversity is due to what? From the following given options. The loss of biodiversity, is it due to destruction of forest? Is it due to environmental pollution? Is it due to the destruction of natural habitats, or all the above? So when we talk about the loss of biodiversity, it is basically what? It is basically due to all the above reasons. That is not only due to destruction of forest, not only due to environmental pollution, but also because of the destruction of natural habitats of the organism. So the right answer will option number D, that is all above. Now, coming to the next question, that is question number 13. It is talking about the National Environment Research Institute. It's located at where? So the place, it is asking about the place. I'll repeat once again. The National Environmental Research Institute is located at, whether it is located at Dehradun, is it located at New Delhi, is it located at Jaipur, or is it located at Nagpur? That is, the National Environment Research Institute is located at which place? Is it Dehradun? Is it New Delhi? Is it Jaipur? Or is it your Nagpur? So which of this place is your National Environment Research Institute located at? So basically it is located at, yes, at the city of Nagpur in India. Okay. Yes. Coming to the next question. Which of the following has adopted the Agenda 21? So here we have a protocol convention question. The question is based on the protocols convention. So that is, it's asking about Agenda 21. So which of them has adopted the Agenda 21? Is it Quito Protocol? Is it Montreal Protocol? Is it Summit on Sustainable Development? Or is it First Earth Summit? So which of them has adopted the Agenda 21? Is it Quito? Is it Montreal? Is it Summit on Sustainable Development or First Earth Summit? So we are talking about what? We are talking about Agenda 21. So Agenda 21 is, is basically adopted by First Earth Summit. Okay. Yes. And coming to the next question, that is question number 15, the last question of the day. The ozone layer restricts what? Very simple question. As I said, on ozone topic also, a lot of questions are expected. So here they are asking about the ozone layer restricts what? Ultraviolet radiation, X-rays and gamma rays, infrared radiation or visible light. I'll repeat once again. The ozone layer restricts what? Does it restrict ultraviolet radiation? Does it restrict X-rays and gamma rays? Does it restrict infrared radiation, or is it visible lights? So which of them is restricted by ozone layer? So coming to the right answer, yes, the ozone layer restricts. Very true. That is ultraviolet radiations. Okay. So yes, as I said, before we come to an end of the session, let me tell you one thing. See, those students who are new to the channel, those students who are existing students, old students, this is not that in environment, people development and environment, this is the last set of questions, and after this I will not take any questions. In fact, there are many such questions which will come on, so don't worry for that. Your practice will keep on happening till the end of the till the time of examination. The only thing is that every week we will keep changing the units, so that it happens we are giving equal concentration to all the units. So on an average, if you're doing 15-20 questions in a day, so you touch 100 plus question in your in an entire week's time. So I'm expecting 2 cycles. So on an average, I'm expecting 200 plus questions till the time of your examinations. We will definitely cover. So from Monday onwards, I'll be going to take a unit that is higher education system. Again, another important unit, another crucial unit to be studied. So I'll do one thing. I'll try to, ensure that we are doing maximum amount of questions so that you get a good pool of 200 to 50 questions before your examination. And those questions, reading all the option wise in detail, will really help you to do your best for your upcoming examination. So stay tuned. Do not forget to join the classes. In case very rarely, like today I have done, if I'm not able to take live class, still I will post the class at 10 a.m., which rarely happens. But yes, we'll be definitely doing this. Without any gap, you'll be having a consistency in your classes. So make sure that you're not missing the classes. Any student who is looking for your paper 2 notes and MCQs, we do have that also available with us for the following subjects, which is listed on the screen. The fees is rupees 1600, but we have given a 20% off right now. So this 20% off, the fees comes to 1280. Contact details are given in order to avail the study material and prepare yourself best. So that's all for the day. Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday with new topic, that is higher education system. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day ahead.